my amazing film skills. Welcome to London Lens TV, the Jackals. Did I get your name right? You literally just told me, like, was it the or not the Jackals? Welcome to London Lens TV. Thank you so much. You are my I'll say this later on, actually. I don't want to give the game away. Can you share your names, please?
Yeah, I'm Niall.
I'm Mo. I'm Lewis.
I'm Jordan.
You might have to shout, guys, because you know this is totally DIY. I don't even have microphones,
Right.
so yeah.
Right.
So for those people watching, if you can't hear, you'll just have to turn it up. All right. I saw you guys last week. You're playing tonight at the Dublin Castle. So the time of filming, it's the 28th of April 2023. We're out of lockdown now, properly. Saw you last week at the Hope and Anchor on Sunday. Brilliant show. So I had to ask you to come on. So thank you for that. Can you explain what would you describe your sound as?
I think we're kind of primarily an indie rock band, but with a real mix of other influences.
For sure.
Bit of pop in there.
Yeah. Like pop and R&B.
Yeah.
Stuff like that too. Yeah, so we're a bit of a mix.
A bit all over the place.
A bit all over the place, but very cohesive.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, yeah.
Yeah.
There's you can hear lots of different influences from, like, right from the beginning, back from the 50s, 60s. You know, there's a bit of everything in there, which was really great. But because you're playing your own songs, it still sounds like you, which I was really blown away by it. And there aren't. I only really go to punk, metal and ska bands, so it was nice. It was really a breath of fresh air and nice to hear some melody and not be shouted at, which I love. I do, punk fans, I do love the punk and the oi still, but it was nice to not be shouted at for 2 hours. So that was great. So how do you put your songs together? Does one of you write or do all of you write?
We sort of take it in turns. So Bo might write one, I might write one, these guys might write one, but then, or we might have an idea and then we'll bring it to rehearsal and then we'll all sort of have a hand in.
Or it's literally just born out of someone starting a riff and then boom, just a jam turns into a song. It's just
Brilliant. So
ways to do it.
So the normal ways,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And that's the best kind of way. It's just natural.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's weird. Like the songs that we end up liking the most always happen the quickest.
Yeah.
So it's like it always seems like, the ones that we end up liking the most just seem to happen.
A pleasant surprise where the magic happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So to put the questions to bed, how did you guys meet?
Well, we're brothers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, on Sunday I was looking and I was like, they really look like brothers. But I didn't want to be like, make assumptions. But so you're brothers, okay.
Yeah, we're brothers.
We went to school together.
We just went to our school. Basically, during lockdown, I own a studio and Bo came to do some content one time. And then we were just chatting about starting a band. So he said, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And
During lockdown, so it must have been a little, like a mini, like you were allowed to. Was it a bubble? It was a bubble, right?
Yeah,
it was a bubble. Yeah.
It was later in lockdown.
Oh yeah.
Not the peak.
Okay. So what are your plans? I mean, I'm going to be honest, I didn't do any research whatsoever. I literally just got my phone out and didn't even plan the questions. So what have you been doing since you got together? When was your first gig?
March 2021. March 22.
Right.
At the St. Moritz. And
Down in Soho.
down in Soho. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And we
Done a few gigs since then.
Done about 12, maybe 13 gigs.
Done a lot of gigs.
Yeah,
Did
good.
the O2 Islington.
Nice.
Top loader.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a special one.
To be fair, in terms of plans, we sort of just want to keep gigging, keep writing new stuff.
Yeah.
Releasing songs.
We
work with a producer and we'll go there and record some stuff and release singles.
So what's the next one? I think you played it on Sunday, didn't you? Okay. Games.
That came out about 2 weeks ago from today. And we've got more planned. But we don't know exactly what they'll be yet.
Okay.
Yeah, still feeling it out.
Where would you love to play?
Glastonbury.
Of course. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. As long as it's not raining You're not having to traipse all
And
your...
on the pyramid stage.
And on the pyramid, you know, you don't want to mess about having to traipse across the whole of the farm first, you know, as we do as small bands, you know, we do that first.
Definitely.
And then...
like, I'd love to play outside. Like, I know it's not a specific location, but like just the idea of playing like an open air like festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
We're trying to
sounds-
do some festivals next year.
See the sun while we're playing for once.
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, you have to go to another country probably to see the sun, to be fair.
Literally.
Okay, so let's just do a quick fire round, right? So don't take too long to think about it. The first question, the first answer that comes to your mind, just say it.
Cool.
So, favourite gig as a band member, either in the Jackals or any other band you've ever been in?
O2.
Yeah,
O2.
O2.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was like normally we're used to playing with like the ceiling about a foot above our head, so this was the first time where it was like a big stage, room was massive, so we weren't just like dying, like sweating. So
Yeah.
Sound was really good.
sound
as
was
well.
really good.
And there was an actual backstage as well, so you know,
Yeah.
we came through the curtain
Yeah.
into the stage.
Although that backstage is tiny, isn't it?
We were sharing it with like 8 other bands.
Yeah.
So it's like a bit of a storage room by the end, you know.
Yeah, but it's nice to have
nice.
one.
It was
Yeah,
A good gig as well. The vibe was
Yeah,
good.
it was-
It was
yeah.
quite a big crowd and
Yeah,
that. So it was a good vibe.
Definitely.
brilliant. Okay, favourite gig as an audience member?
I went to see Blossoms recently at the
Oh,
O2 Academy.
God.
and
I would love to see them.
It was probably the best one of me.
Was that the Radio X gig?
I don't know, I think it was just a solo show at Bristol Academy, yeah. Put Spice Girls out as well. It's pretty yeah, so that's my personal favourite.
I
Mine
love
would
the
probably be
Blossoms.
Fat Freddy's Drop last year.
Nice.
They're like a reggae
Yeah.
band. Or Bullet for My Valentine when I was 13. At Ali
Yeah,
Pali. That was
brilliant.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think our viewers will know both of those bands. So yeah.
Mine would be Arctic Monkeys. I think it was like 2014. It was when they were touring AM. They had just dropped, so it was like, the time to go see it. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, they're a band I'd love to see. I haven't seen them. I don't know why, but they're a band I'd love to see. But I hear they're touring this year, 2023. So fingers crossed.
I think they're newer stuff, so it's like it's quite polarising. Like some people love it, some
Yeah.
people hate it, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's good.
Well, if you're watching this, Alex, play some of the old stuff as well, all right?
Please.
And yours?
Mine was probably, I saw Yusuf Days recently at Ali Pali. He's like a drummer and he brought Tom Mish on. So it's cool,
Yeah.
it's a good gig. Yeah, it's sick, good vibes.
Brilliant. Okay. Apart from yourselves, of course, best upcoming band.
Ooh. From what I've seen, I'd probably say the Molotovs.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
They blew us away more than anyone in the stadium. I reckon.
Yeah.
100%.
And they're so young. They're so
they're
good,
so young,
and they're
yeah.
so young.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's mad.
So
Yeah,
in
it's
10 years'
great.
time, you know,
Yeah.
Combo.
they're
It's a
going to
good
be.
combo.
they're
You'll
gonna
be like,
massive.
yeah, we played with them
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Hopefully they bring us along.
Yeah. Listen in Molotovs. I'm trying to get them on London then. So
Cool.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's have a minute. I've forgotten my questions. Hang on. Okay. Oh, you've already said Glastonbury. Most interesting gig as a band.
Probably the first one, I'd say.
I think Hackney.
Why is that interesting?
Because we weren't expecting much, and then we got there, and it was like, it was sick. It was like quite packed because it's quite a cozy space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like there was no stage, but we were right with the audience.
Yeah.
And we'd just written. Well, that was the first time we played games, and I thought it went down really well.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
good. We had people standing on the things and stuff
Brilliant.
like that.
That was probably the first gig where we really came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We felt like
Where we
a
felt
band
like,
there.
yeah, but you know, also comfy up there.
Good,
Instead of
yeah.
comfy in the studio.
So what was that venue?
Hackney Broadway, on Broadway. Yeah, on the brink.
Okay, don't know that one. Is it a new one? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of it's like underneath like a
Pub.
pub, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a discreet venue, but
I mean, a lot of people come out to that.
yeah.
Just a good vibe. Yeah, we weren't expecting it, so it was good.
Yeah, great. Okay, so we kind of touched on it, but what's the next step for you? What are you doing like in the next month or so?
More shows, more writing. We've got a few new songs that we're working on, so we're excited to get them finalised, add them into the new set list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a booking agent yet?
Not yet.
They're looking for a booking agent, people. Oh, okay. You are the booking agent. They're not looking for a booking agent. They just want more gigs and a good promoter.
Yes.
A good
More
promoter.
fans,
More
you know,
fans.
that's
Yeah.
what I want. More
Yeah.
fans. Trying to push it out, trying to get on TikTok and Instagram reels and do some fun stuff, you know, just
Yeah.
get a viral video out there, you know,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Okay, share it. All right, so I'm going to put all the links to all of your platforms and everything in the description. Any last words from the Jackals?
Come
Check
see us
us
out.
out,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, yeah, we'd love to see you there.
Stream games now.
Yeah, available on all streaming platforms.
Dream games now, people. You heard it here. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers.